Next leader of the Ontario Liberal Party and the next Premier of Ontario, Mr. Stephen Del Duca, 1,258.
With 58.8% of the vote, former Transport Minister Stephen Del Duca claimed the leadership of the Ontario Liberal Party on a decisive first ballot. In his victory speech, Del Duca thanked supporters and looked forward to taking the party to the next election.
What we will create is a modernized political movement that will hit the ground running, that will win the next election, and deliver progress for the people of Ontario.
Del Duca came into the leadership convention as the clear frontrunner, having secured close to 1,200 of the pledged delegates ahead of the vote.
He's the only one who's laid out a real plan to help out the youth and the seniors in our province. With his patient Bill of Rights and countless other pieces of legislation, I think he's the one who could guide us back to normalcy and to victory.
Del Duca's opponents included former cabinet ministers Michael Coteau and Mitzi Hunter, former 2018 candidates Kate Graham and Alvin Tejo, and Ottawa lawyer Brenda Hollingsworth. They joined Del Duca on stage, showing a united front. Federal MP for Etobicoke Centre Yvonne Baker said that any of the leadership candidates are more than a match for the Premier in the next election.
Of any one of these six people, I've had great confidence in them and being able to lead us into the next election and take on Doug Ford without question.
All the candidates made clear that the Liberals must forward a progressive, ambitious agenda to beat Doug Ford in the 2022 election. The latest polls showed that even when they did not have a leader, the Liberals led the Tories by 6 points.
Within minutes of his election as leader, Del Duca was already the focus of a series of attack ads on Twitter, calling him a repeat of the policies of former Premier Kathleen Wynne. Government House Leader Paul Calandra told reporters the election of Del Duca shows the Liberals have not learned the lessons of the last election.
The Wynne-Del Duca government is not something that the people of Ontario look back on fondly. That's why they reduced them to 7 seats. And it looks like the Liberals, they had an opportunity here to move forward. They chose to go back.
For his part, Del Duca says he can take what Ford can dish out.
I'm a strong guy, I have broad shoulders, I can handle the attacks because I know at the end of the day, this is about the women and men who call the province home, and they want to see progress for them and their families.
Del Duca lost his seat of Vaughan Woodbridge in 2018, but says he will not look to run in a by-election except in that riding before the next one. He says he is focused on regaining the trust of Ontarians and rebuilding the party ahead of 2022. Galvin Zaldivar, Humber News.